All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're looking at a practical, step-by-step guide to completely eliminating manual Brightspace checks using a really cool tool called ClassWatcher. Listen, if you're an educator using D12 Brightspace, you already know the platform is fantastic for hosting content. But tracking down exactly who is missing what across a bunch of different assignments, yeah, that usually means having about 40 tabs open, getting totally overwhelmed, and letting your morning coffee go completely cold. So today, we're going to look at how you can stop fighting your gradebook and start reclaiming your mornings. Here is our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover 1, the manual check problem, 2, the automated solution, 3, step 1, watch lists, 4, step 2, the scan, 5, step 3, instant follow-up, and 6, reclaiming your time. Okay, let's start right in the trenches with section 1, the manual check problem, or as we all affectionately know it, the daily spreadsheet grind. To really understand this pain point, let's think about a teacher. We'll call her Miss Chen. She's a grade 10 science teacher trying to manage 84 students across 3 different sections. Before she found a better way, she'd spend her precious pre-class minutes just opening tabs, waiting forever for individual Brightspace assignment pages to load up, scrolling through long rosters, and literally frantically scribbling names on sticky notes just to figure out who missed the latest quiz. And honestly, by the time she had a rough picture, the bell was already ringing. The actual follow-up, texting parents or talking to students, just got pushed to the next day. Or, let's be real, sometimes never. So this tool represents a complete paradigm shift. We are entirely abandoning the chaotic old way of clicking tabs, copying and pasting names, and hunting down contact numbers. Instead, we're stepping into a new way where you instantly see exactly who is missing what, all in one single unified dashboard right when you need it. It's a real game changer. Because think about it, that old way, it easily eats up 10 to 20 minutes per class every single day. And when you multiply that by multiple sections and weeks in a semester, wow, that is a massive tax on your time. That's time you're not spending prepping an awesome lesson, actually drinking your coffee, or, connecting with your students. Which brings us to section 2, the automated solution. This is how we bridge Brightspace and data, moving away from human speed checks to machine speed automation.
Now, privacy is absolutely crucial whenever we're talking about student data, right? So how does this actually work under the hood? Well, ClassWatcher isn't some massive external database. It primarily operates as a local DOM reader through a simple Chrome extension. Basically, it acts as a highly secure bridge that just reads what's already visually popping up on your Brightspace screen, like who has a check mark and who doesn't. But it does it in a fraction of the time. And because it processes everything locally right in your browser, student names and their submission data literally never leave your school's network. There is zero heavy IT setup required here.
The whole process is brilliantly simple. It relies on just these 3 core steps to completely replace those clunky manual spreadsheets. You install the free extension, you tell it which pages to watch, and boom, you instantly see who's missing work. Let's actually break those 3 simple steps down right now.
Moving into section 3. Step 1 is watch lists. This is all about curating your curriculum and teaching the system exactly what you want it to look for. Like I said, there's no heavy IT setup, no massive roster imports where you're spending hours configuring things before you can even get started. You just browse Brightspace normally. When you land on an assignment Dropbox or a quiz grade page, you just click a button that says watch this page. You can easily curate a persistent watch list of the assignments that actually matter right now. You can group them into lists like this week or maybe Unit 3 and instantly toggle specific pages on or off. It perfectly curates your curriculum so you are only tracking the data you actually care about today. All right, on to section 4, which is step 2, the scan. Let's look at this automated sweep and see what happens when you actually want to pull up your data. By simply clicking Update Now on your dashboard, the system sweeps through all your watched pages right there in the background. What used to be a frustrating 20-minute manual chore of loading page after page is suddenly reduced to a 45-second background scan. You can literally click the button, go pour yourself a fresh cup of coffee, and come back to a fully updated, perfectly accurate dataset. And it gives you this gorgeous dashboard. A single glance here tells you the exact health of your classroom. Notice the color-coded tiles. The red instantly highlights students who are missing work, against the green for those who have submitted. The pattern across the row tells you the story of a student's engagement instantly. If a student is missing just one assignment, okay, maybe they had a bad week. But if they have a cluster of red dots, you know immediately they are in genuine trouble and need your help. But spotting the missing work is really only half the battle. Let's jump to section 5, step 3, instant follow-up. By totally eliminating that slow spreadsheet phase, you can jump straight into intervening and closing the gap. With one quick tap on a student's name, a little console opens up right on the dashboard so you can send a personalized SMS directly to a parent or student. You don't leave the app, you don't open your email client, you definitely don't go hunting for phone numbers in the school directory. It is all connected in one fluid, instantaneous motion. You don't even have to write the emails or texts from scratch. You can just select from 10 preset, highly professional phrases that are designed to be helpful and actionable, not punitive. And the system is super adaptable. K-8 teachers can text parents, high school teachers can message both, and college profs can ping students directly. The credit system is super straightforward too. 1 credit sends a text, 0.2 credit sends an email. Plus, and this is awesome, they're giving out 100 free messaging credits right now during their beta period. So you can test drive this entire workflow with literally zero risk. It's a fantastic way to just see how it feels. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but I still need a spreadsheet for my admin. Don't worry. If you absolutely still need that clean spreadsheet for admin reports or parent-teacher conferences, the Pro plan generates this beautifully formatted, color-coded CSV export in exactly 1 click. It pushes your grid directly to Google Sheets with the green check marks and red X's already applied. You get all the benefits of the spreadsheet, but with absolutely zero manual data entry.
Let's zoom out to our final point, Section 6, reclaiming your time, the transformation. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about cool tech. It's about what the tech actually allows you to do as an educator. Think back to Miss Chen and a student of hers named Marcus. By running that 45-second scan, she saw instantly that Marcus was missing 4 assignments. Because she had that clear visibility so early on, she was able to text his mother right then and there. She caught the gap on day 3 and course corrected. Actually, scratch that. She prevented it from snowballing unnoticed into a failing grade by day 15. That is the true power of visibility.
Look at this quote from a beta tester from an Ontario secondary school. They said, "I used to spend 20 minutes before every class manually checking who's submitted. Now I glance at ClassWatcher, spot the red tiles, and send a quick text before the bell rings." That right there, that perfectly captures the transformation. You're moving from exhausting manual tasks to effortless, high-impact intervention.
So I want to leave you with this question to chew on. Are you spending your mornings managing spreadsheets or actually teaching? When you finally stop fighting your gradebook, you reclaim the time to actually focus on your students. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, here's to taking back your mornings.